What is up, YouTube? Zigzodius247, and I'm coming at you guys with a Sylvan deck profile for the April 2015 format. And just so you guys know, this is my in real life deck profile. I actually picked this deck up a couple weeks before the ban list, so I'm not riding the hype train at all. I just picked this deck up for funsies, and then it happened to have gotten some support in the form of 3 Lone Fires and some of that new row support. I guess I got pretty lucky when it came to picking decks up at the right time. But it's a really good deck. It shits out rank 8s and rank 7s for days, and the synchro opportunities here and then are pretty nice. But enough rambling. I'll just get straight to the deck profile, and you guys can leave your comments and suggestions in the comment section below. So starting off with the monsters, of course, I play triple Hermitry. He stacks your deck, and he's your primary beater in the main deck, so it's pretty nice. Triple Sage Korra recycles your charities, your field spell if you want to, and he spams himself, which is pretty nice. 2 Martial Leaf, he gets rid of problematic monsters, and he's another card that'll excavate for you if you need him to. 2 Mushrooms, back row hate, and he's got an ass if you need to stall with him, which I've done quite a few times. It's pretty funny. Double Princess Spout, probably one of the better cards in the deck to mill other than Peacekeeper. But yeah, Princess Spout plus Hermitry equals Felgrand, in case you guys didn't know or haven't played the deck before. And the one of Peacekeeper, a lot of people have been telling me to bump this up to 2. I don't think 2 is necessary for the simple fact that you can only use its effect once per turn. And I find anything more than 1 to be really cloggy, but that's just me. Because the only real card you want to summon other than Lone Fire would be something like Princess Spout or maybe your occasional tuners. But I think only 1 is. I think 1's fine. I think anything more than that is just asking for trouble, but maybe that's just me. Anyways, that's it for the actual Sylvan stuff. For the generic plant stuff, we got 3 Lone Fires, 1 Spore, 1 Glow Up Bulb, Dandy, and then the new card, Rose Lover. This card's absolutely amazing. The couple times I've gotten it, its effect has put in work. Not only because, you can summon from the grave, but the fact that it's unaffected by trap cards. So, like, if I summon a Hermitry off of this, they can't even Bottomless or Phoenix Chain or, any of that bullshit. It's a really amazing card. And how easily they can just ditch this with Sylvania and stack whatever I want. I mean, there's combos with this card. And I might even consider bumping this card up to 2. But for now, I think the 1's fine. If I find room for a second one, I might consider putting the second one in. But anyways, that's it for the plant stuff. For the rest of the monsters, I've just played 2 Curry Bandits. You guys all know why Curry Bandit in this deck's amazing. Just being able to excavate and mill all your plants, and they get all their effects off because if you read Curry Bandit, it says excavate, which is pretty nice. And then for the spell cards, I play Triple Fertilizer because it's Monster Reborn every single turn. Triple Charity, probably the best spell card in the main deck other than a certain other card which I'll get to later. 2 Sylvanias, amazing field spell, stacks whatever you need, keeps digging through your deck at your opponent's end phase. Pretty nice card. Double Space Typhoon because Vanity's and Skill Drain are both at 1, but people are douchebags and they're still gonna be playing them anyways, so it's nice to have a certain amount of Space Typhoons in the main deck anyways. Double Lance, I really feel like Lance is going to come back this format, just because people are going to be running more Rio back row, and I think Lance can actually put in work. And plus, Lance has always been a pretty good versatile card anyways, not only for protecting your monsters from back row, but the fact that the monster will lose 800 attack, so you can use it as a attack modifier. It comes in clutch. It's pretty handy. And then Double Chalice. I like this over Breakthrough Skill just because if I draw into it, I can use it right away, which is pretty nice if I'm dealing with something like a Dark Law or something, because Dark Law fucks shit up. I know he kind of does shit on this deck, so it's nice to have the Chalice. And maybe something like an Evil Storm Ophion or something, because cards like that are really problematic. So I like the Chalices. And then for the 1-ups, 1 Terraforming, just to search out the Sylvania. 1 Book of Moon, again just for problematic monsters. 1 Soul Charge. This is the best spell card in the main deck, other than Charity. Charity is amazing, but oh my gosh, Soul Charge is just bananas in this deck. And then the Raigeki for board nuking. I actually played Vortex because not only for the board nuking, but also because the discard was pretty nice. Because I usually would discard these guys, but with Rose Lover being a card, I can actually summon them now if this is in my grave. so the discard outlet isn't as needed anymore. So I just play the red Geki. That's it, and that's it for the main deck. Notice I don't play any traps. You don't need to play traps in this deck. Just monster spells. That's it. Extra deck. Sorry about that, guys. Extra deck. Double Felgran. You need to play double Felgran. This card's absolutely amazing. This card fucks shit up, especially if you summon it first turn. If you can get out two of them first turn, which you can if you go Lone Fire Soul Charge. Just the plays for days, man. It's absolutely amazing. Heliopolis, board nuking. A lot of time you'll find yourself having a lot of monsters in hand, so this card just puts in so much work. And the fact that it doesn't target, it gets rid of things like that would normally be problematic, such as Leo or that Yang Zing synchro that can't be targeted. I think Yazi. Yeah, Heliopolis, really good card. And then sevens, Draco. You guys all know why he's good. Not necessarily for the popping. I mean, the popping's really good, and the fact that it can be destroyed, but you can synchro with the tokens, which leads to some pretty insane combos. Big Eye, stealing your opponent's monsters, and Gay Garunix, because it bounces without targeting, which is pretty cool. And then for the threes, I play one mech-equipped engineer. I've had boards out where I've had this, Felgran, and Stardust, and it's just, I mean, they can't even touch that board, it's crazy. And then Nightmare Shark, because I actually won a game with this. The guy had a huge board, but he only had about 1,500 life points. Made Nightmare Shark attack him for game. So this card comes in clutch, but I might actually consider dropping this for an Acid Golem, just because I feel like Acid Golem would put in more work being a beater. But that's it for the X-Seeds. Synchros, Armides, Black Rose, Thought Ruler, Hot Red, Stardust. Hot Red's really good. This card wins games. And this card, and the reason I picked Thought Ruler is because the life point gain is actually pretty relevant in a deck that plays Soul Charge. I'm just saying. And also, he does have some inherent resistance to spell and traps, such as Compulse, Enemy Controller, Fiendish Chain. People, spell and trap cards people love playing. Thought Ruler just says no to all of them. Anyways, and then for the rest of Synchros, I play one Leo, because he wins games on his own. And then the Star Eater if I want to push your game. So anyways, that's it for my Sylvan deck profile. In the comment section below, tell me what you guys think. Feel free to leave your own suggestions. Feedback's very much welcome. This is Exodius247 signing out.